From their standpoint, they say, well, we're in compliance with the permit, but from our standpoint, you're dumping poisons into the air and you're forcing us to breathe them.
Angry neighbors say Tonawanda Coke doesn't deserve any more chances. The company is fighting back after the DEC threatened to shut it down over air quality concerns.
News 4's Jen Shantz is hearing from all parties tonight. Jen?
Last week, the DEC cited Tonawanda Coke for dozens of environmental violations. Those come with some hefty penalties. The Coke producer is now asking for a hearing, and in the meantime will remain operational. Many residents who live across the Niagara River from the factory are fed up.
Our eyes are watering, we've got soot on our windowsills, we're coughing.
Since 1984, Grand Island resident Paul Leuchner has lived across from the Tonawanda Coke plant. Visible black smoke from the stacks across the Niagara River have long sparked a debate over air quality here. In 2013, the plant and a former employee were found guilty of violating federal environmental laws. Problems have continued, like a tunnel collapse, which has resulted in new violations from the DEC. Leuchner says the smoke from the stacks has only gotten worse.
It all came back in May after the tunnel collapse. And the smoke, the soot, the dust, and the acrid fumes, actually.
The DEC threatened to shut the place down last week for environmental reasons. In this letter, attorneys for Tonawanda Coke ask for a hearing with the DEC and argue the company is working to improve air quality around the plant, cutting production substantially to do so. Leuchner's not buying it and says the air pollution is ruining his waterfront property.
There are days when we can't use it at all. It just smells so bad out here. And it's a product of what goes on straight across the river.
In a statement, a DEC spokesperson says in part, Tonawanda Coke has a proven history of violations and says they have yet to see any serious plan to provide relief to the community, something attorneys for Tonawanda Coke have adamantly denied. The agency has 60 days to respond to the hearing request. Until then, the plant will remain open.
Now, the DEC says it is keeping its legal options open leading up to the hearing. While the plant can remain open, the DEC will be closely monitoring the air quality there, it says. Jen Shantz, News 4.